Hello, everyone, and welcome back. This is Debbie. This is the Mind, Body, Soul Evolution, and hello to our fire signs Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is your reading for the month of October. I know I have not been on lately, my apologies, but we are back. So, we are starting off straight away with Aries. We have the butterfly deck, we have spirit animals, our tarot, and our guides. So, let's start off. Aries, how are you? Happy October. So, we are in the sign of Libra. Today is the 2nd of October. And air and fire are compatibles, right? We are opposite signs on the zodiacal wheel. So we balance each other out. And Libra is about balance or seeking balance and harmony. So let's see what October holds for our Aries friends. Our first sign of the zodiac. We'll start off with the butterfly card, and we'll just see what guidance that has. Take the next step now. So Aries, like it's telling you, now is the time. If you're making any changes to your life, it is time to take action. It is not time to be still. And of course, you can use the energy of the air to help propel you forward. So let's see what animal spirit is working with our Aries friends today. So yes, happy October. Can you believe it's October already? And here you go, Aries. This is your animal spirit. Moth spirit, surrender now. This card came out the other day as well when I did a reading for Instagram. So moth spirit, surrender now. So take, and it's like now, right? So there's a lot of action. Take the next step now and surrender now. So, and this is moth spirit, and you have the butterfly. So it could be about like spreading your wings and flying out. Let's see what the tarot holds for our Aries friends, but this could be about stop procrastinating. The number is 39 on the top. So there could be someone born on the 3rd of the month, the 9th of the month, the 12th if you add them together, and then 2 and 1 equal 3. So what does the tarot hold for Aries for October as we head in towards the last quarter of the year? Prince of Wands. Let's see what else comes out. Starting off with a fire sign, and you are our first fire, the first sign of the zodiac, and you are fire, which is the element that we all need to survive, right? So let's see what else comes out for our Aries friends. On the root of the deck, Aries, you have judgment. Oh, I should probably cover this up. They don't like when you have like naked bodies. It's a cartoon, but stuff. Judgment. So this is the next to the last card of the major arcana. So it's about setting yourself free, a sense of freedom. And again, you have wings on the angel, right? You have the butterfly wings, the moth spirit, and I said it's about spreading your wings, setting yourself free. So let's see, we have Prince of Wands with a little Leo flair here, 6 of Swords, and we'll show these cards, King of Cups, 5 of Cups, King of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. So let's get into this. Prince of Wands, 6 of Swords, King of Cups. So for some of our Aries friends, I get the feeling you're moving towards emotional fulfillment with the King of Cups. I mean, this could be a romantic partnership coming in. I kind of get the feeling that this is more about emotional and spiritual fulfillment. You have an excitement and an energy that is just bubbling to the surface now. We're in the last quarter of 2025. This is a 9 year, which means 2025, and you add them together, it equals 9. So, and that's the completion, right? The completion of a cycle. 2026 will be a year 1, right? When you add 2 plus 2 plus 6 equals 10, which comes down to 1. Next year is also the fire horse. You're the fire horse. So I'm not surprised that our fire signs are getting a lot of energy. 9s are closing out the end of a cycle, right? You're finally starting to set yourself free, spreading your wings, moving into a new direction with a lot of heat and passion. So it's not surprising that the Prince of Wands shows up, finding that strength within with the Leo lion right there, finding that inner strength. And maybe it's the strength to take your step now. Maybe you're finding the strength to lean in. 6 of Swords, right? You're ready. You are making the decision to take the next steps forward, to let go of whatever has been holding you back, right? You're finding this sense, I have to cover this up, finding that sense of freedom from the Judgment card, right? And again, the Judgment is about freedom. It's setting yourself free from the past judgments or whatever in your mind has been keeping you stuck. Swords are all about our thoughts, our intellect, and we're allowing ourselves to be intellectually guided towards our next phase, our next adventure, Aries. And that is, again, I'm getting the sensation of emotional fulfillment. Now we have the full moon in Aries coming up on the 7th, 6th or 7th of October. So this will be your full moon, Aries. So I'd be interested to see, and this is a full moon with the King of Cups, emotional fulfillment. And it's also about, emotional stability, right? Not letting your emotions get the best of you or go wild, but really harnessing them in. And when we do that, you get to lean into your intuition, into those innate gifts that you've been given. So pay attention to what's happening, Aries, around the full moon, because it is in your sign, and we are always affected more by the moons, the new moon and the full moon, when they are in our personal signs. You have the 5 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands. So, surrender now. There could be a little hesitation, though, right? When we are kind of stepping away or moving away, there could be a sense of loss or a sense of sadness, like it's time for me to go, like it's time, I need to make this change. I can't keep doing what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. But here's the thing, you're going towards fulfillment. King of Cups, King of Pentacles, and Earth and water are balancing signs as well. Very telling when we're in the sign of Libra, which is about balance. Libra is an air sign. You are a fire sign. That is about balance. And Pentacles and Cups, Earth and water, balance each other out. So you could be seeking harmony in your life, but harmony, internal, spiritual, emotional harmony. You know where you're going, right? You know exactly where you're going and what your dreams are, and you're ready to let them come into fulfillment. You've been planning this for a while, Aries. I kind of get the feeling you've been wanting this or planning this for a while. He's under the night sky. He's, got his little wands there, his flaming wands, being guided by his intuition, right? Because the night sky, there's something very dreamy about being under the stars at night and just looking up and just knowing that there's magic and there's possibilities for everything that we could ever possibly want. And you're moving there, Aries. You're doing a great job. You're taking your steps now. And you're surrendering, right? So this Five of Cups can be your surrender moment, right? Realizing that there's elements that were completed and done that you're leaving behind, moving into something much greater, the next phase of life. So Aries, let's see what guidance is coming your way. This is beautiful, Aries. So yeah, I'm very excited for you. But I'm always excited for all of our signs for their readings, because there's always something wonderful coming through. Mahavatar Babaji. Oh, Babaji, okay. Soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. He's got the Om here, the sacred symbol of Om, which I carry on my wrist. Right? That is the Hindu symbol for God, for oneness, for connection to the universe. So Aries, explore all of this stuff, right? Surrender to the new beginning that is just waiting for you. We are going into a 1 year. So this is for October, but you know, these readings can be endless. So what are we burning away, right? To make room for the newness. And we're burning away our thoughts that have been keeping us behind. But again, you know, soul expansion, you are evolving and ascending to a whole new level that you may not have even known was possible, or that you may not have even known that existed for you, Aries. Yeah, a powerful reading, Aries. So thank you very much. If you have any questions, feel free to pop them in the comments. If you would like to schedule a personal reading with me, I think my information should be in the description box below. And yeah, Aries, enjoy the month of October. It is full of beautiful things for you. So we will now move on to, hello, Leo. How are my Leo friends? Let me get your cards together here. Leo, our second fire sign. Our brave warriors, the pillars of strength, very heart-centered, right? What does October hold for our Leo friends? Yeah, how is Leo? How are you doing? So Leo, we have the butterfly spirit, so let's see what butterfly changes are coming for you, or hold for you this October. Okay. You are stronger than you know. I pulled this card out the other day. You are stronger than you know. That inner strength, Leo, diving a little deeper. Let's see what spirit animal is guiding our Leo friends. You are stronger than you know, but of course you are. Of course you are. You have everything you need, Leo. No worries at all. Very interesting. Flamingo spirit. Embrace the in-between. Sounds like a very spiritual. So if Aries is going to a soul expansion, you are maybe taking the next step in that. Embrace the in-between. This is the Flamingo Spirit card number 26. So this could be, you could be born on the 2nd, the 6th, the 8th, which my son-in-law is a Leo, born on 8/8, which is the Lionsgate portal. Very powerful day. So Leo, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. So when we start to explore realms that, okay, let me get these cards together here. Let me try this again. When we start moving into different realms, different beliefs, experiencing life in a different way, exploring the unseen, right? Things that we feel and we kind of know at a soul level, but we can't see them, right? It requires a strength to move through those portals, to move through those doors. 5 of Swords. Let's see what else comes out. Right? you have to kind of dig a little deeper into that place of trust. Just blind faith and trust. So 5 of Swords, defeat. Let me see what else comes out for our... okay. Okay, a whole bunch of cards here for you, Leo. Let's see, I'll pull one more. Leo, on the bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Pentacles. So a lot around money. Let's see. 9 of Pentacles. So we have 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords, Prince of Wands, Strength. You pulled your own card, Leo. So we'll get into that. The Emperor, the Devil. So we're going to pull this in a slightly different way. The 5 of Swords, feeling defeated. I'm going to say that this is a mental conflict and not a physical conflict. So, Leo, is there an aspect or element in your life that you need to do some cord cutting with, where you need to kind of cut something or someone off? Or you need to set like a really strong boundary, because you have the Devil card here. The only three major arcana came out all in a row. So that for me shows a progression as well. So you have the Devil card. Are we cutting off the cords to something that is holding us back? Is there something that is holding you back? And I'm getting the sense this is something in your mind, a mindset or a way that you've been doing things or believing in things that is changing. And I say that because this is, you're embracing the in-between, the space in between, that whether it is portals between the earthly realm and the spiritual realm, because again, we are in that season where the veil is thinning, or you're changing your mindset, and where you may have felt a little mentally defeated or even tired, right? Maybe you feel a little drained in the mind. You're like, I am just spent, because there's been something that's been holding you back, but you're cutting the cords from that. You have the 6 of Wands and the 6 of Swords and the Prince of Wands. It'd be nice if I could talk. Moving, right? If we've been feeling defeated in our mind, in our mindset, or our thoughts have been overwhelming us, we're moving on to calmer waters. You're making the decision to move away from the things that are holding you back, and moving into a place of passion that lights you up. If you're going towards the things that really speak to your soul, Leo, this passion, this energy, you are moving into... I would go on, Leo, and look at your traits, like, your astrological traits. And I just did a video about this, but I think this is really lining up for you. Looking up the traits for your sun and your ascending sign. I just did a video about, the deeper meaning underneath a lie or behind a lie. But this, I think, is going to be very helpful. Finding your traits and what traits maybe need your attention, that you're born with, that maybe need your attention. Because you have the Strength, the Emperor, and again, we talked about the Devil card. Strength, right? A lot of strength to know who you are. You are stronger than you know. Strength here, you're stronger than you know. And then you pulled your own card. So whenever in a reading we pull our own cards, that means you're leveling up. That is a really big call for you. And again, this card is under the full moon as well. So to truly embrace who we are, to understand ourselves at a spiritual level beyond what the world tells us to be, it requires a lot of strength because you're the emperor. You are elevating. You are no longer staying like in the middle. You're going it's not to the next step, to the step beyond the step. You're kind of, there's like a quantum leap happening for you, Leo, and you're elevating yourself. You're standing on top of the mountain you have created with the passion that lies within. Again, you're stronger than you know, right? You're leading into your inner strength because you have work to do and you are a person you need to become. And that person is, the Nine of Pentacles. You are secure, you are self-sufficient, you are grounded, you are knowledgeable. You have a lot of wisdom. This is wonderful, Leo. You're really going through a growth spurt. I think everybody is, but maybe I'm a little more partial to the fire signs. I don't know, because I'm fire. But yeah, Leo, great job. You have a lot of big growth happening here, personal growth. Let's pull out your guidance and see what is guiding you through all of this. Beautiful, Leo. I love this for you. And let's see what this card holds for you. Okay. Hope, love, and acceptance. Oh. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. And just look at the calmness of this card. It kind of reminds me of like the amber colors in the Emperor. And I have an amber stone here. How fitting. And she's got like the lotus flower. So hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. And Leo rules with their heart, right? Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So love yourself as you find your inner strength, as you transition to this new level of being in this world, Leo. I hope that has been helpful, Leo. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out. Put them in the comment box or schedule a personal reading if you'd like to go a little deeper. So we'll put these back together and we will go to our hello, Sagittarius. How are you? My sun sign, my sun, moon, and ascending sign. Sometimes it's a little exhausting being me, right? But it's fine. Let's see, Saggies, how are you? Let's see what October holds for Sagittarius. Let's pull your butterfly card and see what messages are here for our last fire sign, for sure. Windfall. Woohoo! Okay, Saggy. That would be nice. Windfall. So generally, whatever is coming your way, because you are ruled by Jupiter, the planet of expansion and awareness. And Jupiter expands like everything it touches, right? All the good stuff and the bad stuff. Windfall tends to mean a windfall of money or an abundance of whatever is coming your way. It's coming in abundantly. So it means a lot. So put those good jujus out there, Sagittarius. Set those intentions. Start working your magic. And yeah, let's see what this is for you. It's always great to see that card, right? You have Canary Spirit. Card number 12. Sing your own song. And this is very much aligning with me. I found yesterday morning, I went out to my car, and right behind my car, a little side note here, was a robin, like a full-grown robin bird. The bird And she or he, I don't know, I'm saying she, and she was just sitting there, she was just looking at me. She was literally right behind my tire. And I'm like, I'm talking to her, like, are you okay? Like, I had put some things in my car. And I went down, I picked her up, and she sat in my hand, with my left hand, the hand with the ohm on it. And she sat there, and she was having trouble breathing. So I got a little towel, I wrapped her up, and I took her to a sanctuary, a wildlife sanctuary place. And when we got there, we got out of the car and she flew away. She flew up into the tree. I don't know what that was all about, but the golden canary kind of reminded me of that. And again, card number 12. So it could be someone born on the 1st, the 2nd, 2 and 1 is 3, the 3rd, or the 12th. And 12, December is the main month for Sagittarius. So anyway, I had to throw that in there. She was fine. The little robin was fine. But whatever that was about, I don't know. But she sat with me in the car. She looked at me the whole time. She was calm. I don't know what that was about. Very interesting. I just take it as I got to spend time with this beautiful little bird. So what does the tarot side notes, right, hold for our Sagittarius friends? What does it? Judgment. Now, Aries had the Judgment card. So, freedom, right? Breaking free. And this says, in the Canary card says, sing your own song. So, a sense of freedom, right? Being authentically who you are. And I did post a video about, what is behind a lie. And it's about, when someone lies about you, or if you do things against somebody else, like look into your astrology and see where you're separated. So, are you separated from your own independence? The devil. Leo just had the devil. So let's see. Are we taking on, like, as the progression goes, right? The strength and the lessons from Aries and Leo. So let's see. The Judgment, the devil. Sagittarius, your cards are not coming out today. Okay, you got 2 here. Strength and the Hermit. And on the root of the deck, 9 of Wands, right? Oh, that's, the 9 of Wands comes before, and then you have the 10 of Wands. So in the traditional Rider-Waite, the 9 of Wands is requiring a lot of strength, because that is like the wounded warrior. There's a guy there with a bandana. He's got some blood on his, like he's got an injury to his forehead. So let's dive into this. I get the feeling this is going to be about things that you are overcoming, because we have the Judgment, 2 major arcana, 1, 2. So, okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, shoot, Saggy. Holy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out of 8 cards. Holy cow, Sagittarius. Okay, Judgment, the devil, Prince of Swords. So, you're breaking free, Sagittarius, and I just went through this. You're breaking free from the things and the people and the situations that have been holding you back. And a lot of it's mindset, right? You're changing your mindset. You're no longer allowing people to dictate to you. And you are now singing your own song, right? You're now following who you are. You're breaking free. So this is this Judgment, I'll have to cover that up, is about breaking free. The devil indicates what has been holding you back. it has been your mindset, and now you're starting to see things in a different way. You're starting to spread your wings and go into your direction. If you have Death, Ace of Swords, Strength, the Hermit, Scorpion energy, right? The Death card, Scorpion energy. You are completely changing, maybe not who you are, but how you move through this world. And again, like the phoenix rising from the ashes, and you have the canary spirit. You have the Prince of Swords with the eagle on here. A lot of spreading of the wings. Maybe this is what this Robin was trying to tell me yesterday. You have the winged archangel on here. There's a lot of wings here, Sagittarius. You're spreading your wings. You are flying high. Death and rebirth. And again, I said you're changing your mindset. You're breaking free from the thoughts that held you back. And you're changing your mindset, going in a new direction, right? And here it is. You're breaking free. Ace of Swords. A new way of looking at things, or a new way of thinking about things. You're educating yourself. And you're finding the strength to go within, to face all the things that you have been put through, that you are overcoming. There's going, I'm getting a headache because this is so much. Energetically, it is so much. But here's the thing, Saggy, like, you got this, right? You have the Strength card. You have the Hermit. And again, the Om symbol, right? Which was on the Oracle card that I just pulled for Leo. This is a really big spiritual time for you, Sagittarius. You know, Canaries, spreading your wings. So this windfall is about owning yourself in a big way. This windfall is a big release of anything that is not you. You have the strength to go within. You're being asked, though, to look at what you've been through. The burdens that you've been carrying, the responsibilities that you've been doing that are not yours to do, and the things that people have put upon you. And you're breaking free from all of that. And you're finding your own freedom. Wow, Sagittarius. This is a big one. This is a big reading. And the next card on the bottom is Queen of Pentacles, right? Taking ownership of your life, being self-sufficient, being independent, being strong in who you are. Let's see what spiritual guidance is coming to our Saggy friends. Yeah, Sagittarius, you're wearing me. You're wearing me out. But it's me too, right? So let's see what the last card is for Sagittarius. And my fire signs, you know, because I'm a fire sign, it never disappoints. You always start off strong and you always finish strong. You are so aligned with one another. So keep that alignment going. And let's see what our last card is for Sagittarius. Okay, Saggy, here you go. Leo just got this. Oh my gosh. And you just saw me shuffle. Soul expansion. Mahavatar Baba. This is Babaji. Soul expansion. And again, now you have the double Om. And of course, I have my Om symbol on my hand, on my wrist. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. So you're elevating and ascending to the next level. Rebirth. Leaving this behind. This judgment, breaking free from judgment, from what you've judged yourself for and judgments other people have put upon you. Soul expansion. Sagittarius, you got this. This is beautiful. All of our fire signs. Beautiful reading, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey in this world and for helping you to understand a little more. So again, if you have any questions, put them in the comment box. If you would like to schedule a personal reading with me, send me an email. I will be happy to get you on the schedule. But until next time, fire signs, a happy October. And until next time, I send you light and I send you love. Thank you so much.